All right, so the best trading strategy in the world right now is the RSI strategy. So how this works is it hits the 25 line right here. It'll generally go up, okay? So it's a shorter term up, okay? So these are 5-second candlesticks, so you want to trade with about 15, okay? 15 seconds. But if it hits a 78, right, you want to trade with about a minute and sell, okay? If it hits a 70, it's a little bit less certain that it will go down. Like here it hit the 70 and it did go down quite a bit, as you can see right here. But it's less certain, so you want to do about a 15-second sell if it hits a 70. I just prefer to see it hit the 78, but it's really up to you and your risk tolerance. Okay, so here, as you see, it's approaching the 78, almost 74, I think. It might hit the 78. Let's see. So for these kind of things, you just have to wait a little bit, and if it does hit it, it's cool. If it doesn't, it's all right. Because you don't know if it doesn't hit the 78, it might go down, but you don't know how much it's going to go down, how low it's going to go down, right? So this one here might be a decent. It is around the 70, so I'll do a 15-second kind of just sell right there. So just to take advantage of the momentum. But as I said, it's higher risk, so it really just depends on your risk tolerance. So here, it has been successful, this trade. So as you see, another profit there. But generally speaking, I like to stick to the 1 minute and see it hit the 78. So let's go to a few different stocks here, and let's check out some currencies as well. Okay. So I generally like sticking above like the 87% kind of range, just because I like higher profits. Okay. So here, this hit the 25. And now, a little bit uncertain, but I think it potentially has some good potential. Has a crossover upwards here, right? And hit that pretty recently. So has a decent amount of momentum to it. But as I say, it is trending downwards. So it's a weak momentum, but it is still momentum nevertheless. So there we go. Another win. Okay. So this trading strategy is not 100% win rate. By the way, if anyone promised you 100% win rate, they are scamming you. So in this channel, I show all trades. So there's no cuts, there's no nothing. It's all transparent. A lot of other channels, you'll see like a crap ton of cuts. Like there's going to be cuts here and there, and they're scamming you. So, it's here. Okay. Might be a decent one. Here. So you see that little rebound there once hit that 25. That oftentimes happens. Sometimes it's much smaller though, so can't really trust it. And with these short-term trades, it has to be short-term because it's very short-lived, as you see right there. That little one pump, and then it just wasn't there for very long term. So if you did a minute trade there, you would probably, I'm quite sure you would lose. Okay. Now we can just go back up here again. So Amex now is pushing to 25. That's a good sign. Okay. Let's see a little bit of upward movement first. There we go. Okay. I guess that was a little bit left to go down and see. So you see right here, in some rare cases, it will fall down. So I like to see like a decent green candlestick first sometimes. Before I do these kind of trades. But this one might be a better 1 minute trade actually. So here, I'm not sure how much it will go down. That's the thing. Because it seems to be going down quite a bit now. So see here. There we go. Okay. I'll put that buy there. It's going to go down a little bit now. And it's going to go back up a little bit. So that's how it's going to work. So this is going to be a little bit riskier, right? Because I said that um, if it hits the 25, you should do a 15-second, right? But here in this case, it's a little bit less certain, just because I saw it. It was down below the 25 for quite an extended period, right? So some traders will do the 22 line instead. I have tested that out. Um, you can't find as many trades with that strategy, but it's pretty decent still. This trade, I'm not certain that I will win this. Just because it has so much downwards momentum here. So yeah, it's been down. It's went down a lot since it hit 25, right? So I'm quite sure I'll lose this one. Let's see, I lost this one, and I did not cut it out, right? Um, Now let's just go over here. This one right here, as I said, I probably wouldn't do it again. Let's see. This one has some decent potential, I think. Let's see. Well, it would be better right at 15 seconds. I just forgot to change it there, but let's see. So now it's going up quite a bit. It'll probably go down a little bit, but that's just the name of the game. It seems to be going up a good amount. And that's going down, as I said. Yep. So that's typically why you do 15 seconds, because after like a minute for these, when it hits the 25 is more risky. I might still win this one though, just because it is going up a good amount. And there's this crossover here. It's good momentum. Everything kind of lining up correctly, but it's definitely more risky to do that buy for that 1 minute buy, right? But we are very likely still to win this one, unless it goes down like a lot in the next couple seconds. And there we go. We won that one. Okay, so that was, as I said, more risky, but let's take a look here, try to see what's happening with a couple of these. This one hit that 25 line there. And then it still went down quite a bit. So that one would have been lost if you bought that one, by the way. Yeah. So, of course, it can't stay down at the 25 for very long. So, it depends. If you weren't doing binary options trading and you're just doing regular trading and you just did a DCA, you could do a DCA, like a dollar cost average, while like it's down here. And if you did a dollar cost average while it hit the 25, you would have bought around here. And then you would have kept buying until it went here. So your average would be around here. And then you would just have to wait until it went here. So, but this is binary options trading, so it's a little bit different. So you would have lost with binary options trading. But binary options trading, of course, higher risk, higher reward, right? If you want 50% off on your first deposit on Becoin option, you can go to becoinnet right here. Click this link. So these are short-term asset forecasts. There's plenty of them here on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute scale, right? And if you just want the 50% off on your first deposit, you can go over here, click this right here. Okay, happy trading.